your wealth, don't wait on it. Build your wealth, I stay on it. Turn my thoughts into revenue. Now my dreams look tangible. Build your wealth, don't wait on it. Build your wealth, I stay on it. Level up, yeah, we changing life. Boss mode on day and night.
Welcome to Build Your Wealth AI. I'm your AI guide. In every video, we will drop something new to help you use AI, grow your income, and level up. Let's go. I am going to show you 2 ways how to build a character and how to keep your character consistent the right way. First method we are going to use is going to create a bunch of images of a character you want to create. So the character could be your AI twin. You can create a Pixar, a 3D, a pushy doll. It don't matter. Whatever you decide, you can go to Chat, Claw, Manus, any tool will work. You just go over there and you tell it you want to create a character. So I told Chat I want to create a character. So Chat gave me a prompt. I copy and paste the prompt, and this is the image Chat gave me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to download this image or pick it up, just hold it and just put it in the bar here. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to create a bunch of images with this character. I'm going to change her hairstyle. If you want to change her clothes, it's up to you. But you want to have at least 20 characters for the first method. So if you look down, she has her hair down in braid. She have her hair wavy now, blonde hair, and so forth and so on. So when you create the character, the reason why I'm changing the hairstyle is because when I use my character, I just don't want her to have the braids, because when you generate characters and it's in braids, it tends to only create the character in braids. So you want to have different looks, hairstyle of your character. If you don't want her in glasses all the time, my advice to you is to tell Chat to take away the glasses. Once you have 20 or more images of your character you're going to use, you are going to go to a platform that called Hixville AI. In my description, there is a link to Hixville AI. You can click on the link and it will take you there, and you can register at Hixville AI. Once you're here, you are going to click Character Consistence. Once you hit Character Consistence, it's going to take you where it says Make Your Own Character. Here is where you are going to train the tool that you are using. This don't only work in Hixville. This work in Open Art, Design, any tool that create images. This method work. Again, this is method 1. So you are going to press create a character. Once you press create a character, you are going to press upload. Once you press upload, you are going to add. So once you have all the image of your character, it's going to be placed here. Once you have it all, you are going to press upload. It usually takes 30 credits to train a character. Once you finish training your character will be right here. You will click the character and your character will be shown right here. In Hixville, when you're going to use your character in this method, the first method is always sold. You can start changing her clothes, her outfit, her scenery. If you want her walking down the street, you can put walking down the street. In this method, you have to sometimes generate over and over again to get the consistency of the characters, and you waste credit. The next method I'm going to show you is going to blow your mind, because you're not going to have to waste more time of making sure your characters stay consistent. Now, see, I pressed this and it just gave me a random person. And this is why I'm glad that I found another method, because if you do not feed it enough pictures, it's going to randomly throw out any character it feel like throwing out. This method, sometimes you will have to go over it again. And you have to tell it sometimes to keep the character consistent. Don't change the character. Sometimes you forget to write this and you just keep wasting credits. So this is the first way. The method I'm going to use is I'm going to go to image, and I'm going to use Dance 5-point light. You can use Nana Banana Pro. You can use any one of those in there. Play around with it. It works. So the second method that I'm going to show you that is going to take your consistency carrot to another level. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go back to chat, and you want to tell chat you're going to upload the picture, and you're going to tell chat to take away the background. You're going to download that. You're going to go back to Hixville and to upload your character with the white background. And then I am going to put a prompt. This is a cheat sheet that I use, and it's a character consistency chart. I'm going to press enter. So my character consistent chart is going to take my person or your character that you created, and it's going to create a full body to the left, to the front, to the back, to the side. Then it's going to take its face to the left, to the side, to the front. So it has your character in all angles. So when it start creating your character, it stay consistent and don't throw you random stuff. This is our cheat sheet right here. You see her to the front, you see her to the back, you see her to the side. Then you look at her face, it's to the front and to the side. Because why you want her in different angles? That's how you keep your character consistent. So once we have that, we is going to download the cheat sheet. And if you don't like the way she looked, you can always, redo it again, but I think it did a good job the first time, no need wasting credits. So I download my cheat sheet. The next thing you want to do is always keep the reference picture of your character, then add the cheat sheet. This is the trick right there. Whenever you're going to make images, always remember again, keep your character and keep the reference picture of the cheat sheet together. Then you're going to say, I'm going to put at symbol so my images can go up. I'm going to say put image 1 on a red carpet in a black dress. It's our consistent character in a red carpet and a black dress. You see how consistent her face is, her shape and everything. For where the one we decided to use the other method, it didn't even give us what we wanted. It gave us whatever it felt like giving us. Don't forget to share down below what method you like the best, method 1 or 2. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share.